teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The back's got it. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll give it to the back. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the line.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Start this playoff game with a pass. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Now, Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's Leonard. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And it'll be Snyder right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff to the back. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. The tight end has got it.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on first down.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. That's a design quarterback keeper. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They'll try to punch it in again. Third and goal at the 1. Here's the option play. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things the defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. 2nd and short, easy first down. No. Denied. Stop. Bring up 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass is intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field, it's Leonard. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He shrinks the tackle. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Back in motion now. Direct snap. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Point after, up and good.
LSU 14, Penn State 0.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand?
14, Penn State 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Pressure is coming. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
Broken tackle still going. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Leonard. Catch made by the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. It's just short of a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. They'll try to run for the first down. A change of direction. End zone ahead. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, when you commit a lot of defenders up on a 3rd and short situation, if you miss one gap on the defense, that back is going to be running for a while because there's nobody left on the back end.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here it's a...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive, but you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo, just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Tough position, 2nd and long from their own 12. Running out of time in the pocket.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. 3rd down just outside the end zone, looking to throw it again. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Boy, Chris, nothing can destroy a defense's confidence like giving up a 98-yard touchdown pass. Just when you think you have the offense backed up, and they tag you for 6 from the shadow of their own goal line.
kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Handoff to the single back. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with them.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air, it's Leonard. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. And here comes the punter onto the field.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Now here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. Way too much speed in that play.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Leonard. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He can go. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Point after, not right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Looking to scramble. He gets loose. He's in the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice game.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle, but first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's the running back in the flat. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Catch made across the middle by the running back. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Back to throw. It's Leonard. He's got it near the end zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for 6. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
We talk about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Penn State offense comes back on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Pass caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. Hand it off for a draw. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. They'll take a deep shot. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings it down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here comes a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Back to pass. It's Leonard. On the move now. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, they're going to throw it. Down behind the line, it's Maddox. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much on the return, but a pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The sure hands. It's Maddox. It goes out to stiff arm. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown, LSU. That's how you finish a play. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now on the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Here's the 2nd down play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Makes a move and breaks free. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores.
Can he get there on the ground? Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense is still clicking.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How bad badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
28.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So buckle up. This should be a very entertaining final quarter. Who is going to step up and make the decisive plays? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's another deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Extending the play now. Picks up the first and still running. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? 3rd down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Leonard. The pass rush closing in.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Grinding away on the ground. Powers through. And that run produces a decent gain.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Makes a nice move there. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. Soccer with a strong tackle there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. QB keeper all the way. And tackled after a small pickup there. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short for the 7th play of the drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Leonard. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Takes the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
2nd and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking right, this one caught. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. 2nd after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
And the Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And he rolls it in to the 15, still going. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Just an incredible play here by the defender on 3rd and goal to tip that ball away at the last second. Now, what will the offense do on 4th down?
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Handoff running right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
He hands it to the back. And just a short gain here, and that will do it for this ball game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now